This is RunMichigan.com. We're here at Health Plus of Michigan headquarters in Flint Township. We're speaking with Tom Whitt of Flint, Michigan. And Tom is here at the Health Plus kickoff event. I'm sorry, Health Plus Crim Festival Races kickoff event. And Tom, you were sharing your story with us today. And tell us a little about your past Crim, how you kind of got into running in general, and the outlook for you for this weekend.
Okay. Well, I started running in probably the beginning of 2012. And just out of the blue, it was just something the treadmill wasn't working. I mean, it was working for me, but it just wasn't exciting enough. So I started running the roads, and I realized that it was a lot of fun. So I put in a training program for a 5K and then trained for a 5K. I ran that in May of that year on Memorial Day. Then I ran a 4-miler, and I still liked what was going on, and so I said, you know what, I'm going to try the Crim. I had a month and a half to train, and I started training for it and ran my first one, and it was just an amazing event. I was 380 pounds when I started. I was 205 pounds by July 4th, 2012, and I felt like I had a new lease on life, and the Crim has really been my main focus ever since. This is a race that I will run until I can't run anymore, and I just think it's an awesome event for the community.
So you are with the fire department right now, correct?
No, with the police department.
Okay, so law enforcement
Yes.
now, but a former fireman.
Yes.
And kind of the motivation to get in running, like you said, was losing all that weight, right?
Correct. Losing weight. I have 5 kids, and I was a couch potato. I had no energy. I wasn't eating right. I'm addicted to food, and I had to learn how to eat properly. Running helps you do that. Getting proper nutrition and hydration for the races, and it's just amazing when you run down the street and you pass somebody, how friendly everybody is, and it's an amazing thing, and I think the Crim helps just embody Flint, how the spirit of Flint, really.
So from where you were to where you are now, tell us about that journey and just that feeling of kind of, what you did to get here and where things are at now for you.
Where I was, I was at the lowest of lows. I was a police officer. I was out serving and protecting every day, but I couldn't really do my job effectively. Being that heavy, it's hard. You're not going to be running after people. You're not going to... I had a back surgery, so I had to lose the weight. I was on cholesterol medication, 2 forms. I was on high blood pressure medication. I was diagnosed with sleep apnea. I'm on one medication for the police and firefighters' common problem, which is GERD. So all my other medications are gone. I take vitamins, and that's it. I was not an active person at all. I was a couch potato. I would coach my kids in sports, but I couldn't actually go out and demonstrate some of the things that I needed to as a coach. Now I can. Now I'm on the Kersley Board of Directors for summer baseball program, and I'm coaching actively a travel ball team. I'm coaching my girls' softball teams. I'm coaching baseball, and I'm coaching football now. So it's really, it's a 180 for me.
Right. Now you talked about you almost started, pretty much started from scratch. To get into running, and came from a long way, losing a lot of weight there. And kind of what would you say to people that are kind of sitting on the couch and aren't active at all, or looking to lose weight? And what's kind of the key first step, do you think, for everybody to get started?
Just set a goal. Whether it's walk a block, start out small, because it didn't happen overnight. Gaining weight doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long period of time. Getting fit again is not going to happen overnight. It's a process. And I still have bumps in the road. I still have my addiction to eating is not going away. It's how I handle that and how I eat. And if I do have a bad day, I go right back to the same eating regimen that I've learned over the course of this journey. Get up, and get active. Start small because it takes a long time to build up endurance. And just set a goal and accomplish that goal, and then move on. Then set a higher goal, and just keep building and building and building on that.
It's great to hear your story. Your journey from starting from nothing basically to where you're at now, and you went from just probably a very few miles and a 5K to start, and all the way to a marathon, right?
Correct. I ran my first marathon this past Memorial Day weekend in Bayshore, Traverse City, and I finished. I want to get my time better, and that's my next goal. You're always reevaluating your goals. I finished in 5 hours and 38 minutes, but I finished before the finish line was brought down. So, I made that. My first goal was to finish that race, and I did that. Same thing with the Crim. My first Crim, I wanted to finish the race. I wanted to run the entire race. Some people, that's not going to happen, but that's okay. You have to realize that it doesn't matter how you get there, it's that you get there.
Well, thanks for your service to the community, and Flint, obviously a big part of your life, and running now a big part of your life. So glad to hear about your journey, and it's a great story. And best of luck this weekend at another Crim for you. Good job. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you also.